In this chapter, David's life will change again. Aunt Betsy again and again proved to be backing her nephew, and she is very grateful for him. She suggested that he should become a solicitor. David didn't know what a solicitor is. He asked Steerforth, and he told him that he is a kind of a lawyer. Aunt Betsy didn't only think of his career, but also she arranged a meeting with Mr. Spellow. Mr. Spellow is an experienced lawyer in London. He's a very great lawyer, and Aunt Betsy paid him £1,000 to work for him and be articled in his office. Mr. Spellow was a neat, smartly dressed gentleman. Soon all the arrangements were made. Aunt Betsy didn't only think about that, she also thought about his stay in London. She found some rooms he would like. They were near the River Thames. David now is a young man with his career, his own place to live, and started to join Steerforth's lifestyle, his friend. They both used to dine together, drink too much wine, go to the theater, and so on. Steerforth had a bad effect on David, and that was very clear to Agnes, who found them in the theater one day. David behaved very badly in front of everyone, and he felt ashamed of himself. The next morning he went to Agnes to apologize to her, and he told her that she is his good angel. But Agnes was worried about his bad angel. They had a little conversation about Steerforth, then they moved to Uriah Heep. Uriah Heep, the other unpleasant character here. Uriah Heep, the other unpleasant character in the story. Uriah wanted to become Mr. Wakefield's partner. He wanted to control his business. He used to give Mr. Wakefield a lot of wine, although Uriah pretended to be humble all the time, but he wasn't humble at all. He gave Mr. Wakefield, and this was his plan, a lot of wine, and he asked him plenty of questions about the business. People started to disrespect Mr. Wakefield and trust Uriah instead, and so Uriah had control of the business. The chapter ends by a cold conversation between David and Heep, who was very proud of himself as he now became Mr. Wakefield's partner, and as he said that no one respects Mr. Wakefield, that he helped him in order not to lose the business. This is not good that he planned for, but Agnes herself is one of his goals that he wants to achieve. He wanted to marry Agnes because he loved her. Again, he used people's weakness to reach his advantages. He decided to use Agnes' love to her father and convince her to marry him. Will Uriah succeed in his plan? We will see later. In chapter 10, we have a clear description of David's situation in Mr. Spellow's office. They became very close to each other, which pushes Mr. Spellow to invite David to his house at Norwood. There he met Dora Spellow, and he started his relationship with Dora. He fell in love with Dora from the very beginning, the first sight. The last part of page 54, David decided to go to Yarmouth after receiving a letter to inform him that old Mr. Barkis had died. When David went to Yarmouth, something very bad happened. On page 56 and 57, we noticed, or we discovered, the ugly side of Steerforth. When David reached Yarmouth, Ham told him that Emily has run away with Steerforth. Few days before their marriage, Emily and Ham. She sent him a letter. David felt guilty as he is the one who brought Steerforth to the Pegatees. Now David remembered when Agnes called Steerforth his bad angel. Now David admitted that she was never wrong and that Steerforth deceived them all. A sad end for the chapter. Although they felt sad about the girl's departure or runaway, Mr. Peggotty still waiting for her, and he decided to go and look for his daughter. Would he find her? We will read and find out.